Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Greg, your co-host of the Grilling to Get Away podcast, and I'm here with my buddy.
What's that, number one? This is Ben.
Ben, what's going on, man?
Not much, buddy. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Want to give a shout out real quick.
Okay.
To Bruce out in Eau Claire.
Bruce.
Yeah, man. So he listens to the podcast, and he heard about the Walmart thing, and he went out there online and purchased some rubs on Walmart.com. And he's looking forward to trying it. I don't think he's tried our stuff before.
All right.
And so shout out to Bruce, and I think he's part of our online community too, our Facebook group of Burn Pit enthusiasts.
The Nation, huh?
Yeah, Burn Pit Nation. Yeah.
Nice.
So thanks, Bruce. Appreciate you.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Appreciate everybody that reached out too. A lot of people reached out to say congrats and then just give us their support and stuff like that. So
don't screw this up.
yeah, everything's right on you guys. Well, joke's on you again. Set that bar real low.
Won't let you down.
Mm-hmm. But that's cool, man. Yeah, so we're just getting everything's all set up there. I mean, a lot of people have been asking questions about what, what's next. You know, we got a lot of stuff behind the scenes that we're working on. Logistically speaking, talking with brokers. You're doing a lot of that heavy lifting. Mm-hmm. And then just making sure we've got some behind the scenes stuff, with labels and stuff that we're working on. So a lot of that stuff will be coming out here in the next few months, and we'll keep you all informed about that. But, again, we're looking at April rollout for Wisconsin stores in store. But you can go out right now at walmart.com and purchase that stuff. And we got a few products out there on Amazon too. And then also we'll continue to sell on our website. Somebody asked that before too, if they can still buy from us. Absolutely. Go out to burnpitbbq.com. We got all the stuff out there. So you can hit us up there too. But I just want to start off with that, man, before I forgot.
Smart.
Yeah, smart. Yeah. You never know what's going to come up in the old noodle. Yeah. But thanks, Bruce. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody listening and sharing the podcast. Had a few people listen to the podcast for the first time because of just they wanted to hear more about the pitch and stuff like that. So shout out to Ben Kaloy.
Oh, I thought you were saying like me.
No, not you. Ben listened to the podcast for the first time last week and gave us some feedback. So appreciate that. But all right, man. So we're heading in. It's the really the week before or the few days before Halloween.
Oh man, this is your favorite.
It is. Hold on to your hats.
Hold on to your hats.
It's a Curious George reference if you haven't
Greg,
seen.
It's Greg's favorite Halloween movie.
What is it? What's it called? Boo Fest. Fright Fest,
something like
Curious
that.
George, Boo Fest. Yeah. It's, kids are getting too old, but I'll still watch it by myself.
I know you will. Yeah. We were talking about it like with our boys were together.
Yeah.
We brought it up to them.
And they just rolled their eyes.
Yep.
They don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Halloween's coming up here in a few days. Looking forward to getting out, so my kids can replenish my candy stock.
Yeah. Take the pillowcases out,
right. Change your costume and then go back out there. You know what I mean?
Get back.
You have a chance to get out and grill or do anything last week?
Yeah, dude. Got out a couple of times. Did some buffalo chicken flatbread pizzas.
Okay.
And then did some party ribs.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
And the week before you did the meatloaf, right?
Did the meatloaf. Well, the meat log. It's called the meat log.
That's right.
Because the kids.
Yeah, I want to talk to you more about that.
Sure.
But let's talk a little bit about the buffalo chicken pizza. How did that go? And then also just real quickly on the party ribs, because we talked a lot about ribs here. Mm-hmm. So just a little short dive into that.
Yeah, sure, man. So buffalo chicken pizza. I just got the flatbreads from Aldi. Super simple, man. I remember before we used to make these flatbreads, right? And I usually do like two different kinds. And I was like, well, the buffalo chicken obviously is a family favorite, so I'll just do two. And we'll have some left over for like lunch the next day or something like that. The kids crush it. We don't have any left over.
All right. Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, I was like, all right, well, guess we won't have any for lunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Guess I'm not eating this week.
Yeah. Only thing about yourself?
Right, yeah.
But no, man, it was solid, easy cook. Just did the chicken, brought that in, while that was kind of, while that was cooking, I think I took a picture of it. You know what's funny, man? Whenever I'm not with you and you tell, like, if you don't tell me to send you a picture and like I'm at home and I'm trying to send you a picture, it never goes through.
That's crazy.
Yeah, weird.
Weird how it happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what's happened there.
Because otherwise you're like, hey, send me this picture and it goes through, no problem.
Uh-huh.
But then it's like, I'll send this to Greg. It never goes through.
I don't know.
Yeah, I bet you don't.
Check into that, I guess.
Yeah. These phones, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, dude, I seasoned chicken real simple. I just did some pepper, black pepper, and our ground pounder, all-purpose garlic seasoning, and just did like indirect grilling, and just let them ride. And then, so while that was going, I kind of took out the flatbreads. Kind of got the sauce ready for those, cut up some onions and everything else that we wanted to put on there. And the banana peppers as well.
Okay, wow. Banana peppers.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's delicious.
You like that on there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. I do, man. And then, yeah, just like brought the chicken in, chopped that up, put that on, and then just a little bit more sauce on top. Then just kind of threw those out there, and about every like 5 to 10 minutes or so, I just kind of rotate them around. Man, they came out great.
That's great.
Came out great. Like I said, everyone ate them up. So, party ribs, man. I did. had some hot honey at the house. One of my aunts got me a bottle of that. So I was like, all right, let's pull some of that out. So, cut the ribs all up, threw them in a big bag, squirted some hot honey in there. I did a little bit of regular honey too, so I wasn't sure like how spicy this would be, and then threw some fire for effect in there. Let that kind of just marinate in there and rolled it all around. Then same thing, just cooked them in indirect. And then like so when I put them out there too, like I drizzled a little bit more hot honey on there and seasoned them again.
Yeah.
And after an hour, flipped them, then just let them go for like another half hour.
Sweet.
Yeah, super simple, man.
Easy.
I didn't even put them over the coals to crisp them up this time. Like
really?
They almost like looked like they were like burned. So like when I went out there, I was like, oh man. Because like I was trying to do a bunch of other stuff and just I had taken them out for Sunday, but then we didn't get home until later. So I cooked them up real quick yesterday during the day while the kids were at school and stuff, and I was just gonna throw them like a tin pan, throw them in the oven. So like when we got home from their practice stuff, so like I pulled one like. And like it had great smoke flavor to it, and they weren't like hard or crunchy or anything. They're real nice and tender and just kind of pulled off. So, and not much like the bite to them. They were more just like you could just not really slide the bone right out, but just they were pretty tender. So
nice.
The kids got home from practice and like we're watching the Lions game.
Good game last night.
It was a great game. Yeah, crushing it. And then I thought Ken's like, yeah, how many of these have you had? She's like, this is number 4, Dad. She's got all over her face. Like, oh, I love you so much.
Yeah, there you go.
Love you so much. And Cal was crushing them and stuff too. So yeah, they were pumped, man. They're like, Dad, you made ribs?
Oh,
I sure did.
Sure did.
Spoil
you guys.
Yep. So yeah, dude, solid cooks, man. What about you? Did you cook it all this weekend?
I did some steaks. I did some venison steaks, and then I did venison steaks, and then just the round steak that we got from the cow. So I did both of those Sunday night dinner. Turned out good, man. Like so, I just used a little bit of garlic seasoning on both of them, and then a little bit of Memphis style seasoning on both of them.
Nice.
Yeah, that was it, man. So I let them marinate a little bit in that rub for probably about a couple hours before I put them on, just directly over the heat. So. Yeah,
you can't go wrong. I'll be honest with you, I really like the Memphis style as kind of like it's. If I have something that's real gamey, it really helps kind of take a little bit of gaminess out of there and stuff. I mean,
the venison wasn't too bad. I could have just went with like the garlic or something else, but because I was doing the steaks I wanted to do the Memphis style. I just put it on both, and I mean, there's really nothing left over. When you got 3 growing boys, and then plus.
Did they like the venison?
Yeah, I mean, they all ate it. So
did you tell them it was venison?
Oh yeah, I said this because the thinner ones were like. Were venison steaks, and then the big round steak where it's a little bit thicker. Yeah. So I said this is venison, and then this is beef. Just a heads up, and they each had a little bit of each. So wasn't any venison left over. So and I only had a little bit. So it was good. It was a good cook. But I did want to tell you about those burgers I did for the church.
Oh
like,
yeah,
there's
yeah,
like 75 patties, like, and they're like wafer thin, like,
they're like what is it, like White Castle size?
man. So I got some feedback on that. They liked them. They liked the flavor. Because they're so thin, like it was. So these are frozen patties that I picked up from church. They must have got them donated or something, and they were going to be doing like an outdoor cooking, like just a bonfire after the service on a Saturday. And they had all this meat left over, these brats and hot dogs left over from the car show that they do.
Okay.
So they wanted to get rid of those too. So I cooked those up too. But these patties of these burgers were so thin, like it was thinner than my phone here. Like I don't like
to start.
Yeah, for sure.
And then by the time you were done cooking,
there was like just I don't like. They had to do them frozen because if you let them thaw, like they would just fall apart.
Jeez,
so it was good. I had them frozen, and they were literally like, I don't know, like waffles. You tear them apart. Less than a half an inch, man. Like, so
not much room there.
No.
Where are you going? Like 30 seconds aside, almost. Like,
no,
geez.
well, I smoked them, so I used the offset. And
it's probably better you did that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I can't just put these directly over because they'll char like real bad. And so I smoked them. It was about 325, 350, and I was using applewood. Some big chunks of applewood that my stepfather gave me that he had from his land left over. So, man, it was going real good because I had like a bunch of these and I had to get through them. And I seasoned them with our all-purpose seasoning because I don't know, like some people don't like spice and stuff. So I went all-purpose, and I smoked them, and then I flipped them. It was like maybe about 5 minutes per side because they were so thin. Even though they were frozen, like that's all it took, And then like it was hot enough on the grates where it got like some nice char marks on there. So then that's what I did. I just like rotating them through, like boom, boom, like 12 at a time, because they're so thin, they're so small, and then you can fit like 12 on like my offset. So that's what I did, and like I got some feedback that said they're delicious. And I was like, that's great. Well, thanks for the feedback, because I wasn't sure. That was like the first time I'd ever done burgers that thin.
Sure, that many.
That many. So I was like, I'm going to do my best here to get some really good flavor because there's not enough meat here to really, you can't sink your teeth into this thing. It's going to be, it was almost like the like jerky, man.
Really?
Like the thinness of it, So I was like, all right, well, here we go. You're going to have to probably triple stack these up to get like one patty, but I got like 75 of them, so who knows? So, but no, they said they were good. So I was like, oh, I did all. Now you appreciate that. You appreciate the feedback.
Yep, good. Well, congrats, man.
Thanks, man. Now I've got that under my belt. So if anybody's looking for tips on how to cook a bunch of frozen wafer patties, let me know. But you did the meat log 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been a while though.
Yeah, so because we've been seeing Meatloaf all over the place, and I'm already starting to see my feed and my socials is already filled up with over the top chili. Yeah,
same, buddy. I love it.
Yeah,
I like that one.
There we go.
I like that
over the top chili.
Yeah,
Meatloaf. People are already starting to prep for Thanksgiving. And seeing a lot of turkey prep ideas and brining and stuff like that. So we're getting into it, man. The hearty grilling season never stops. So I want to talk to you a little bit more about your meat log. So talk me through your process here about what inspired the meat log and then like how you went about it.
I'm trying to think. Like it's been a couple of weeks now, Greg. But so I had what inspired it, man? I can't remember the last time I really did a meatloaf. Like it's been a while. Obviously because the kids kept calling it a meat log. Like Dad, this meat log is awesome.
Meat.
Yeah. So I don't remember like what inspired it. It was just like it was kind of like before I left, like, oh man, I haven't done a meatloaf in a while. Like even the last time I had meatloaf was when Becky Klutz, I believe, dropped us off one at the competition.
Yeah.
So
that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
She brought us some meatloaf with our
the day
of,
which is very nice.
We always accept meat gifts.
Yep.
So if you ever see us out and about and you want to drop off some meat, feel free to do it.
Yeah,
we appreciate it. It was good meatloaf.
It was good meatloaf. Yeah. So honestly, dude, I think that was the last time I had like a meatloaf.
Okay.
So I kind of looked up different recipes online. I was using just like 2 pounds of beef. And it's funny too, because I'd ask you, like, what do you think, man? Should I do 3? And you're like, 2's probably good, dude. I was like, all right. I asked my wife, and was like, what do you think? Should I do 3? And she's like, 2's probably good.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was a theme or something. Like, man, all right, fine. Guess we'll just do 2 then.
Yeah.
But I'd seen a recipe where it called for, what was it, like some kind of a bourbon barbecue sauce. I was like, all right, well, we got some maple whiskey here at the house and stuff.
Right.
Like, I'll just use that. So, I don't know, man. Super simple. Really not too bad. I think like kind of the trickiest part, like I didn't put it in like a tin pan or anything. So I was just taking this log, and it was good size too. So I'm glad I only did 2 pounds.
Yeah.
But like I'm glad I did this, but like, I had it all in like a big pan, mixed all the ingredients together. I threw in, I had some cut up like sharp cheddar cheese, like just cubes in there. Yeah, it called for like 2 eggs. Let's see. It had
Sharp cheddar cheese in there? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you not put cheese in your meatloaf?
Usually not.
Okay.
That's new.
Why?
I've never put cheese in my meatloaf.
I figure it's just like a big giant cheeseburger.
You could, yeah. I guess.
Delicious.
Okay. Go on.
All right. So I did some jalapenos. Did some onions.
Naturally.
Yep. And then I seasoned it with, I went garlic and then some of fire in the hole. Add a little bit of a kick. But nothing too crazy because I was worried about the jalapenos. I took most of the seeds out and stuff, so it wasn't like that bad. And like they were diced up like in there, and then I had about like 5 or 6 that I just put like along the top and just right on top there. And then I took, again, like I had some of the sauce kind of mixed in it, obviously, and then I took some and I just kind of painted it along the top as well.
Yeah.
And then I put it back in the fridge, so it would kind of get nice and firm, and then a lot easier to move from like the plate, because I just
absolutely
took it. I put it all in this big bowl, and then took it and like kind of formed it up on this plate, and it was kind of nice. Like I wanted a nice and tight big log,
right? Yeah.
Yep. I'll tell you what though, it probably would have been easier to have it in a pan.
Did you put it on like a wire rack first before you transferred it to the?
No, dude. I just put it on put it right on the grates.
Okay.
So
what grill are you using again?
I went 22-inch Weber.
Okay. Straight up Weber, probably doing indirect grilling, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Wasn't really going for like an internal temp or anything like that. Just looking for a little bit more about like the doneness.
Sure.
At about like 45 minutes in, I put a little bit more, just a little bit more of the sauce on top, and let it ride for about another like, I don't know, 15 minutes or a half hour, and just pulled it, sliced it up, and dude, the kids just
crushed it.
Yeah, crushed that too. Like, there's meat
They
line.
put a bunch of ketchup on there?
No, because it had already had some of the maple
paste?
whiskey
okay, gotcha.
on there too. So
yeah.
So yeah, dude, it was a solid cook.
What kind of wood?
I went with pecan.
Pecan. Okay.
Because that's what I had.
Pecan, B&B charcoal, I imagine.
I did some B&B, yeah.
Yep. And then so you indirect grilled it on the 22-inch Weber. So total time, how much?
On the grill, probably about like I'm trying to think, man, like an hour and a half ish. It was just easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it was hovering right around like 250, 275. I wanted to kind of rotate it.
But you're afraid.
I was afraid.
Okay.
Yep, very much afraid. I was like, I really don't want to move this more than I have to.
Yeah, right. Yep.
So luckily, like I have one of those big spatulas, like those speeches spatulas.
Yeah.
So
put it on there.
I scooped it up and put it on a plate. Luckily, I mean, it was, like I said, a tin pan would have been easier.
Well, adapt and overcome.
It is what it is. I was happy with it. I wasn't mad.
And you didn't wrap it or anything. You just let it ride. Yeah,
just let it ride. Let it ride.
What kind of temperature were you getting to? 165-ish inside?
Yeah. I mean,
just whenever ground beef is done, right?
Yeah, I wasn't overly concerned with it. Like, like I said, I was cooking about 250, 275 for about hour plus.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was fine. It wasn't, it was a good sized log and stuff. Like I said, I did the, 2 pounds of ground beef. But I wasn't really overly concerned with it. Kind of stuck a probe in there real quick. I'm like, yeah, it's solid.
Nice.
So.
Did you do any sides with it? mashed potatoes.
Yeah, we did. My
green
wife made.
beans.
I think we had a risotto with it.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nice.
That was just a box one, man.
Okay.
Don't get too crazy.
I was like,
But yeah, we
here
did
go.
have some. We had some green beans
Meat
with it
log
as
and
well.
risotto,
Yeah. Yeah. No, but yeah, it was just like a box thing.
Okay. All right, man.
But yeah, dude, solid cook. It was fun. I would definitely do it again. I really like though. We had the chance to talk to those ladies that when we were out at the open call, and she showed me a video.
Oh yeah.
Of the meatloaf that she did, and she had it like in a nice rack. Like,
Well, that's what they make, right?
yes,
They make those.
They make these.
Aluminum foil.
And then like metal ones too.
Metal.
Hers was a metal one that has like kind of the holes in it.
Yeah,
and stuff.
grilling and cooking racks and stuff.
And then she had it so it was like up above like a like kind of hanging like raised on a tin pan, throwaway tin pan. I think she said she had some applesauce or apple juice and like barbecue sauce down in there.
Yeah. Yep.
Or no, she had applesauce down in there, but she was painting it with the barbecue sauce.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
And and she showed me like the video of her rotating it. I was like, well, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like instantly when after I was going, I was like, well, I wish I had that right now. So,
well, she got our card. Maybe she can send us some stuff.
Yep, we'll be reaching out.
Yeah,
we'll be reaching out
for sure.
But yeah, watching it, and what she did, I was like, well, I wish I would have done that.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I had that to make this a little bit easier of a cook. But it was fun. I would definitely do it again. I think I probably I would maybe do like a little bit more sauce in there. But like I was kind of worried, man. I don't want to do like too much sauce. Because like sometimes it can be like a little pasty and like not cooked great in the middle and stuff.
Yeah.
So I didn't want that.
Yeah. No,
but then it's like on the inverse side, you don't want to do like you don't do enough, and then it's like all dry and gets all hard and crumbly in the middle
you want
too.
a nice glaze on it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I got you, man. So it turned out really good.
Mm-hmm.
You do it again? Anything else you'd change other than putting it in a tin, maybe?
Yeah. Well, that would be nice. That'd be very helpful. What else would I do different, man? I don't know. I'd probably like play like see some different recipes. I did put in. I think I called for like some breadcrumbs as well, so I had some at the house.
Yeah.
I'd probably do something a little bit different, maybe like some crackers or something. I remember my mom. I think I told you this too, but she always used to put in like saltine crackers.
Yeah, yeah.
She'd take it
like a binder, so it helps
like
keep its shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep. Yeah, so I would do something like that probably instead of like the breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
And that might help a little bit, especially if I'm just kind of if I'm not using a tin on the, So, other than that, dude, yeah, it was pretty cool. It was fun. Like the kids they thought it was hilarious. They thought it was so weird. They're like, "What are you doing, Dad?
What are you doing? What is this big hunk of meat on there? What are you doing?"
Yeah. But no, I mean they didn't. Once it was done, they weren't complaining at all.
I'm sure.
I tell you,
Take it.
Meatloaf sandwiches.
Yeah, those are the best. Put a little mustard on there.
Yeah.
You get your white bread, and then you get your cold slice of your meatloaf, and then you put some yellow mustard on it, and then you slap the other bread on there, and there you go. Had plenty of those in my day, man. Plenty of them. Man, but
I didn't appreciate them enough back then as much as
I know. Now it's just like, I could go for one of those right now.
Right now, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm glad that worked out for you.
Yeah, and then they crushed all the leftovers too. Like, can I take some of that meat log in my lunch?
Oh, heck yeah,
you can. Yeah. Sure.
Don't share with anybody.
Yeah, don't. Tell them what it is. The meat log.
The meat log.
Don't listen to the podcast.
Yeah,
we'll talk to them about it.
Yeah. Well, good, man. Anything you got planned coming up this week?
Yeah. So let's see, buddy. What's this week? We have it's like my cousins. Their Halloween.
Oh yeah.
And
you cooking for them again?
Yeah. She asked if I would make the mac and cheese.
Oh, nice.
Yep. It was a big hit. So I'll probably do some mac and cheese again.
Awesome.
Yeah. Always looking forward to that. It's always a good time. Maybe I'll throw some like hot dogs or something in there this time around. Mix it up a little bit. We'll see.
Kielbasa.
Yeah, that might be some smoked sausage or something.
Yeah.
Some smoked, I like that idea, Greg. So, yeah, dude, you're gonna do something like that. You know, take the hot dogs and make them like in a ghost or something.
Ooh.
Let's not get crazy. I know myself too well. So.
I have seen those. They use hot dogs and they make them into like fingers. You know, they shave off a little bit of the front and then they cut a little bit like where the knuckles are.
Yeah,
you could do some of those.
Something like that. Gross. We'll see, man.
Yeah, you never surprised me.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead and do something like that. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing we're having the family over and
for Halloween.
Yeah, for trick or treating in the neighborhood, and we're gonna do some brats and hot dogs, and I might do some mac and cheese too.
Nice.
So definitely some side on there as well. So looking forward to that, man. I don't know what it is, man. I just been loving the smell of brats lately.
Yeah, have you? Dude, we had all summer to do brats and stuff.
I know.
Animal.
But like, it's just something like a little bit chill in the air. You know, grilling and smoking outside hits a little bit different than when it's like 100 degrees out. You know, when it's like 60 and 50 and the leaves are changing.
Yeah,
a little bit of coolness in the air. I enjoy probably being outside more this time of the year than maybe over the summer. So. But like the brats, gonna do some hot dogs, probably do some mac and cheese or something like that too. Looking forward to it. And then man, then we're getting heavy into Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just right around the corner.
Yeah. Been seeing a lot of videos already of people, sharing how they do their brines and their prep.
What's have you seen any kind of common themes or anything that really stands out with like the brines and stuff?
No, not with the brines, but how they prep them. So a lot of people are doing spatchcocking their turkeys.
Okay.
So I've seen a lot of people just spatchcocking them.
Didn't you do that for the first time?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't done that. I know one of my best buddies from high school and stuff. He does it all the time. He swears by it. He's like, dude, I won't ever do it a different way. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I love shoving stuff up the bird's cavity.
There's something nostalgic about doing it a traditional way. But so overall, and we'll maybe get into this a little bit more later in a different podcast episode, but spatchcocking, again, the advantages of it is it's a shorter cook time. It's more even, and then also you get all sides. So you cut it open, you open it up like a book, and you can season all sides of it, which you probably can't get as well as if you're doing like a traditional all together. So, and that's what these guys are doing, and these gals, I should say. Like they spatchcock them, they open them up, and then just heavy season all over the place. I really, to be honest, I haven't been seeing too many wet brines.
Injections?
A little bit of injection, obviously, injections. Turkeys tends to be dry, so you see your traditional kind of, butter based, and even some of like those Cajun based. Like there's a lot of people like do Cajun turkeys.
Well, Cajun has like a little bit heavier salt content too, right? Yeah. So it'll help keep that moisture in. Yeah. So I like honestly, from what I've seen, it's been a lot of spatchcocking, just a lot of dry rub, and letting that do like the dry brine thing. And not necessarily, I haven't seen a lot of wet brines, but I'll keep an eye out and see if there's anything else that pops up. Yeah. Man, so, Greg, on a scale of 1 to 10, man, like, how much do you love turkey? Like,
dude, man, I'll give it a 10. I love turkey, man.
So could you make a whole turkey right now and then in another month, like, do another one
for sure.
See, me too, man. Me too.
Caveat to that, man. Turkeys right now are like $40 or $50, man.
Yeah, I know. So that's why you wait until the day after Thanksgiving.
You got stock up. Did you have some left over from last year?
No, I'm not going to tell you that because you're coming to my house.
So shopping and
no, dude. I cooked one over the summer.
I know you so like to do that.
I love it. I love in July. Yeah, nothing better.
Yeah. So, but no, like I like to get it locally from like the butcher down the street here. So I
have you ordered that already?
I haven't. They usually have a sign out front saying, "Hey, get your orders in." So I'll go and do that. I like I'll pay a little bit extra for that than as opposed to going to get a frozen one from the grocery store.
Can you taste the difference?
Oh yeah, you can definitely taste it. Now they are a little bit smaller. Like you buy it by the poundage, so he has like certain like 8 and 10 pounders, just like you would like a regular turkey in a store. A frozen one.
Pushing 20.
Yeah, 18, 20.
I like that.
And what happens is like they're actually like you don't get as much water weight as you would as some of these industrial kind of farms and stuff like that. So it's a denser bird. So you're definitely getting your money's worth, but it's all local. So they source them from a local farm here. They do the butchering and all that kind of stuff to prep, not necessarily prep, but just getting it ready for people to cook. So yeah, I mean, I've never had a bad bird from them. It's always tastes delicious.
How many days before Thanksgiving do you go and pick it up?
It's got to be at least like 3 or 4.
Yep.
Because they do still come semi-frozen. They're not all the way frozen, so they obviously have to keep them. And especially if you're doing like a brine,
You're right.
You need at least 24 hours before you start to cook to do the brine. You need probably at least 1 to 2 days to let that bird totally defrost from like the semi-frozen state it's in. And you need longer if you're getting a totally frozen one from the grocery store. So you need to start planning kind of now, like your timeline. Backtrack it in to if you're cooking. Then we could talk about all that stuff maybe on
a little bit closer.
Yeah, and this is episode 199, Ben. Woo! So next week it's 200.
All right, so we'll have to.
Maybe we can do it then, or we could save that one because then we got the podcast where we're talking beef jerky with Colin and his crew at Inpro. That'll be 201.
Okay.
So we have to backtrack it into, or we can save the beef jerky one till after Thanksgiving.
Well, I mean, deer season's right around the corner.
Yeah, that's where people are already out there, kind of.
Yeah. Actually, I think it's both started.
Yeah. Well, I know waterfowl was going. So yeah, people are getting out there. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. Especially if you're going to be doing some venison jerky and stuff like that.
Well, yeah, and then maybe we'll do some prep work. Plan this one out a little bit better. Be better is what
200,
you tell me every day.
Only takes 200 episodes to get it right, or start to get it right.
Get closer.
Yeah.
We're getting closer.
Right.
But yeah, and then we'll talk about like Thanksgiving prep and all that.
All right, man. Well, that's kind of all I got. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do for Halloween.
Sure. Well, like I said, don't get too excited.
Maybe I'll do that with the hot dogs then.
Okay.
See what happens.
Yeah. Good luck. My cousin goes all out, dude. Like I don't. This is like it's up at her house, so like and she does like the mummies, like takes the hot dogs and does like the mummies and stuff. She crushes it.
Oh man,
like so pigs in a blanket, delicious.
The croissant.
Yeah.
I got you.
So like I don't know
if that's crazy.
Yeah. She crushes it. Well, so like I said, I'm not.
Do you get a +1? Can I? I'll bring Crosby along with, and we'll go.
This neighborhood's crazy. The kids will get like. There's multiple houses that do full size candy bars. Yeah. This place has like a bunch of stuff for like adults and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like I'm telling like pudding shots, Jello shots, like stuff in syringes. Like it's crazy. Like stuff I've never seen before, Greg.
Man.
And
well, we won't give it away, so otherwise people will be busting.
No, can't tell you where that's at.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always a great time. My mom and dad even come in town like every year for this one to come up to it. So
that's great. They're gonna be in town, huh? Are they camping or they?
No, they're camping at my house.
Okay,
camping out at my house. But no, and then I think my sister and her kids and stuff are coming up too.
Yeah, family reunion. It's great.
Yeah, so it's cool. So it's the kids love it. They're excited. And then what's even better too, dude, is like our Halloween is the next week. Is actually on Halloween.
Yeah.
So doubling down, baby.
Hey,
it works out.
That's great. Well, I know where I'll be then on Halloween.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Go back to his house again.
Yeah.
Ben's house. Go. Keep knocking. Yeah. I know he's in there.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So pretty cool. It's the kids are pumped, dude.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, my daughter gets to wear a Halloween costume to soccer practice on Thursday as well. So
now it's gonna be all dirty. And
that's
sweaty,
what I said. That's what I said.
You're not gonna get any good training in.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Who are we? Right? Yeah. Right.
Okay. We're getting soft.
Yeah, I know. Kids having fun at practice. What's going on?
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, good. Well, I'm hoping you have a good Halloween.
Same to you.
Thank you. Hold on to your hat.
Hold on.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Take it easy.
All right. Cheers.